Ladies and gentlemen, joining us in the neighborhood is Ed Rubin. Ed, just angle the camera down so we see more than your nose. All right, here we go. Get that telephone going. That is such the New York City life. All those, it's also the artistic and the creative life. And I just need you to unmute your mic so that we can hear you as well as see you. There we go.
Now,
Welcome, Ed. Yes, indeed. How are you, Ed Rubin?
I'm okay. I must tell you, when I anticipating this interview, my mind is boggled. First of all, I took some notes because I'm a rambler and I go all over the place. I do want to say, first of all, that this is the best New York City season within my memory.
Wow.
It's absolutely the best. I also want to be happy to report, as everybody knows, there's a wealth of Black actors, playwrights, directors, stage people gracing the cities off-Broadway, and Broadway. And I want to welcome that. It's just such a pleasure to see the diversity, and I'm waiting till they let other ethnics in, like the Asians.
Right.
There's
more than David Henry Wong, in other words.
Yeah. the Wong. I want to start with my least favorite play of the season. It's Some Like It Hot.
Oh.
I did
All
not.
right, here we go. This is why I love having Ed Rubin on the show. Some Like It Hot, people love it. They and Ed Rubin, yeah, why not?
I did not like the faux contemporary PC update, the ending, etc. However, I must say that J. Harrison G. stole the show. He played the Black Queen, and he started Kinky Boots too, I think, at one point. But he's going to win a Tony, hands down. Also, I do want to say that Susan Stroman is not winning any awards, by the way, in nominations, but she should win for New York, which I loved. She was wonderful. I did not like, well, I'll tell you what I didn't like. But my three favorite plays are actually four or maybe five.
Okay.
The revival of Sweeney Todd, the acting, the set, Anna Lee Ashford, she will win a Tony for the best actress in a musical. The play might win for best musical revival. I don't really know. She was wonderful, wonderful. Second, Parade with Ben Platt and I can't even pronounce her name, Marcella Diamond.
Okay, Michaela. I've got to check that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's Michaela, but it is Michaela.
Okay.
The thing is, that could possibly win for revival of a play, because it's the third time it's been in the city, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, no, Parade would not be a play; it'd be a musical. But
oh, the musical, then it's, I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do? And Goodnight Oscar, starring Sean Hayes, was amazing. He was from Will and Grace fame, and he plays Oscar Levant. Every tick, nuance, speech pattern. He rolls around on the floor, which is always a winner. And
that's who you're doing it with, but yes.
Levant died in 1972 at age 63, and I grew up with him because he's always on the Ed Sullivan Show and this show and that show, along with Kate Smith, of course. New York, I talked about the projections, and Stroman's choreography ruled the roost. I wasn't interested in anything else, but now I loved Victoria Clark and Kimberly Akimbo. Victoria is 63, and she was playing a 16-year-old with an aging disease. She was absolutely wonderful, wonderful. But it was so back next year, the beginning of the season, that they probably won't, they want to jump on. It's been around for a year. Bonnie Milligan, who plays Victoria's shady aunt, Deborah, stole the show also, and she will be nominated. Well, she is nominated for a Tony. She may win. I've never seen so many projections in plays used this year. All the plays, wonderful back projections, aiding and abetting the sets. The sets were all wonderful also, although a lot of them were constructed and looked like they were the same set. with fire escapes and oh, God knows. I do want to put in a plug for my thoughts with, which is my next review that I'm writing, Bad Cinderella. It got the worst reviews ever. Now, however, Carolee Carmela, who plays Cinderella's stepmother, and Grace McLean, who plays the queen, they ran away with their show. They have a song called I Know You, when each one tries to knock the other one off their pedestal by saying, I know how you begun. You know, one was a streetwalker, the other one was a commoner, who became a queen, which is Weber's nod to the current situation in England now, with what's her name? His wife, Carmela.
Camilla Parker Bowles, yeah.
I love Carmela.
Parker Bowles now.
I always loved her. I was always on her side. I never liked Princess Diana. I might add that
that's an Edism for you, right? You never like Princess Diana.
No, my God. I'm a monarchist, a royalist, and she damaged the foundation, so to speak. I might add that Lynley Janot, who played Cinderella, Black Cinderella, was nondescript. She had no talent. Well, I shouldn't say she had no talent. She tried her best, and the choreography was awful. It had a lot of naked guy dancers.
Well, you would like that, Ed. I mean, you shouldn't mind that.
It was not needed. In every drop of a hat, when they didn't know what to do, they sent on these near naked guys dancing. I might end that there's no doubt that the best play is going to be Leopoldstadt. Deservedly so. It was just wonderful.
Oh my. Yeah. So let me ask you though, because a lot of people have been talking about Leopoldstadt earlier in the show. I want to ask you, Ed, because you also see a lot of, I'm assuming you see a lot of off Broadway shows.
I do.
So, what was your favorite non-mainstem show of the year?
Oh, I didn't research what I'd seen. There were at least 5.
Really?
All of the Black plays were wonderful, just wonderful. The writing was wonderful. The acting was wonderful, especially what's his name? The famous Samuel Jackson's was in a play.
Samuel L. Jackson. Well, that's still Broadway. Samuel L. Jackson was in on Broadway. Forgive me.
But I think he was off Broadway in a play too.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't remember.
I'm literally
I should have did my off Broadway and off Broadway.
He was in the piano lesson on Broadway, and I don't know what he was doing off Broadway. He's nominated for the piano lesson on Broadway.
Well, I don't think he should win, but the thing is, the person that I wouldn't mind seeing win is someone's son. I forgot whose son is in it.
Well, any male actor is someone's son, so you need to be a little more specific than that.
Well, there were 2 famous Black actors, Samuel Jackson and the other one.
The other one. Let's not be racist
about the other one whose son was in the play, and it was wonderful.
My eyes are scanning as best I can, but I can only do. I don't know. Anyway, so
I could look that up in a second.
Well, we've been talking with Ed Rubin, by the way. Ed Rubin, you can read him in Artes magazine.
Artes magazine, but also 5 other websites, including Total. I could be found on Total.
Total Theater, yes. TotalTheater.com.
Who starred in the piano lesson on Broadway?
Samuel L. Jackson, and it wasn't Wendell Pierce. He was in Death of a Salesman.
Danielle Brooks starred in the revival of August Wilson's Pulitzer
John
Prize
David
Flashing
Washington.
Lights and Fog.
Okay.
In this production.
Whose son was John David Whose son is John David Washington?
Yeah, he's doing the same. I don't know. I don't know who's his father or who's his.
The tenant star and former
He's
professional
Denzel Washington's son.
Oh, okay. There we go. Well, I should.
And he was wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, great. Well, it
That's
is wonderful
what
talking with Ed Rubin here in the neighborhood on our Tony special. Ed, I want to wish you good health. I want to wish you good things for this upcoming season, and I want to thank you so much for being with us on our Tony show. Have a great one, man. Great.
Good luck. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.